declared hip hop fully dead after J. Cole apologized to
but you
Kendrick
were on
last
J.
night.
Cole's side. How do you feel? You feel betrayed?
Well, I'm not a J. Cole guy. I like J. Cole, but I don't really like either of them. So I was kind of an impartial. I just think that the way people were acting like Kendrick Lamar spit like the greatest battle rap of all time when he was like, "Stop talking about me in the big three." That's like all he really said.
Yeah.
And then I thought J. Cole brought up some interesting, like, I think there is some talk. Like, I think there's some validity to, like, he has a good discography, but do people really play it? Do you listen to it? I know it wins Grammys. I thought there was something there. So I was more leaning towards J. Cole's side. If I was like a diehard J. Cole guy and I was like arguing and fighting and then he did that shit, I would be like, I'm never listening to you again.
I know.
It's the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen.
It's good for him, I guess, and his peace of mind. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck that.
I mean, I'm a fan,
I was saying if this was one of those battles that's like dangerous or bad for the culture
these guys.
or whatever, I'd be like, I could understand someone being like, I don't want to do this. I make money. I have a good life. I'm not getting involved in like gang shit or violence or whatever. This is like what you do in hip hop.
I also do remember thinking during that first-person shooter verse, I honestly think I remember being like, he does feel like he's leaving Kendrick out of some of this stuff. Like the Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. I think I remember listening to
the
it.
big three.
Yeah,
if you're on a song with two people and you're bringing in a third, I feel like you're almost going out of your way to mention him.
Yeah, but I still remember being like, yeah, you're mentioning him, but then you're saying that Spider-Man meme thing was when I was like, ooh. Because you're mentioning him, but now you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I remember thinking, that could be received. And then he had a line that said the word steppers. I forget what it was. And maybe that, because Mr. Morales.
Steppers,
Mr. Morales, I guess.
I just feel like also if that song was better received over the weekend, he ain't apologizing. You know what I mean?
That's interesting.
Like if everyone was like, yo, you killed him. The vibe was pretty much like, there's some people on the side, some people not. But most of it was like,
As an objective viewer, I didn't listen to the song, but I did read a line or read a few. It seemed like he was just like, "Hey, you're pretty good, man."
Well, that's the
Like-
problem when you're being
Like your
he was like, your first song was a classic, and then your
second
third
song,
thing.
your second that was really good. And your third one, I won a couple Grammys, sure.
Well, that's in his apology. He's like, I was trying to take jabs and like think of an angle to come at my guy, but like he just likes him. He's a fan. You know what I mean? It's hard. The whole battle was doomed from the jump if you don't actually really hate each other, because it's like, yeah, man, you were really, really good, but like also that one time I didn't think you were the best.
I also
That
saw
can't
a clip.
be your fucking battle.
I'm not a huge I'm 40 and I'm not black, so I feel like hip hop for me to stay up like really into it, I almost feel like goofy. But
these are our guys.
These are our
I'm not. If you're,
I was a
if we're
Jay-Z
talking about
Nas growing up with that, but this I was like, look, I don't make it through most Kendrick albums. I don't. But what I love about Kendrick, that Control verse and this, where he's like, no, I'm the fucking best, and I'm gonna say it on tape to everyone.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's not even hate. I'm the best. I love that shit. And I felt that was the energy he had, and his response was like, it's just big me. Even the way if you listen to it, the way he delivers it was with so much passion. And J. Cole, it's kind of dispassionate, his response. It's factual. It's making a lot of sense, but like, it doesn't hit you here. The Kendrick shit, I think people thought he won just because he says it like, with his fucking chest. Yeah.
I feel that.
But I did see. I'm like not much of a rap guy. I particularly was not a J. Cole guy. I never really heard a song that moved me, so to speak. But I saw a clip of him after all this with Nardwar. Did you see that?
Oh, where he put Kendrick on.
He put Kendrick on, and I thought that was very cool. And I
Yeah.
thought it was very cool the way J. Cole handled it, in the sense where he's like, look, I'm not saying I was the first guy. I don't even know if Dre cared that I told him. But yes, I told Dre, you should get this kid Kendrick.
Yeah, he seems like a great guy. And this
It's
sucks.
tough to be like, I like you, man. I don't want to fucking do this, but
It
everyone's
also
asking me
sucks
to,
'cause
so I got
Drake's not going to respond. So we've been waiting for this battle for 10 years. It's not going to happen because Drake has more to lose. And I'm a Drake hater just because I feel like I can't. Drake, I want to live vicariously through my rappers. I'm sure that's if you grow up in a suburb, it's like, I didn't live this. I want to know what it's like. But Drake is like, I can't live I don't care to live vicariously through fucking a bunch of girls. I'm going to live vicariously through DMX.
Yeah.
So I've always kind of hated on Drake. I acknowledge he's a lot of people's GOAT, and he's probably going to be widely considered the greatest ever when it's all, in 5 years. But I just want, I want somebody to fucking... And I don't think he has anything to gain by responding.
No.
So
Yeah.
he's
It's
not
tough.
gonna
You get to a
respond.
point where you're like, "This, I have more to lose than gain."
He's not gonna
unless if you murder it, you'll
Yeah.
go like, okay, from the tippity top to the tippity top.
Yeah.
But if you bomb, you
Yeah.
take a big step down.
Big, and
So
then he
it's-
lost a push already, so it's like that's 2.
Yeah.
And it just stains. He's not going to risk the stain. So we're never going to get this
I
back.
almost can't knock it either, though.
I
It's
know.
hard.
But I
Unless
just
you,
wanna
like,
hear
you
these
gotta
songs.
I know. That's the other thing. Is if we could all agree to just like, hey, let's not like, as a collective, argue that this person like career sucks now.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like LeBron with the dunk contest. It's like if we weren't so sick about it, maybe he would do it.
Yeah.
But the minute that he like sucks at the dunk contest, we're gonna be like, you're not as good as Jordan. Fuck you. It's like,
Yeah,
well, if we
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
act like that, maybe he would have done it. You know?
Yeah. 1,000%.
Let's go look at this eclipse.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.